raging bulls, taxi drivers, and foul-mouthed gangsters.
I haven't seen the ghosts.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Martin Scorsese character performances.
Steve Madden. Steve.
For this list, we're focusing on the actor performances that brought to life some of the most memorable and popular Martin Scorsese characters from his feature-length big screen releases.
Don't say it.
Even though the director has a variety of shorts and special productions. Number 10. Leonardo DiCaprio as Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street.
Hey, Jordan Belfort, nice to meet you. Yeah.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. This gonzo 3-hour biopic of stockbroker Jordan Belfort allowed Leo to get down and let loose. Just like classic French New Wave films, DiCaprio opened The Wolf of Wall Street by speaking directly to the audience before diving into booze, broads, and every upper or downer that you can think of.
Don't know what a lewd is? I'll tell you. Wait. Looks like those lewds are working their magic on Donnie right now.
This performance was a wild ride through debauchery, and DiCaprio proved that he's one of the most versatile actors of his generation. Even his reaction after not winning the Academy Award was classic.
The show goes on!
Number 9. Robert De Niro as Rupert Pupkin, the king of comedy.
Well, maybe this is my big break. This is my big chance, you know what I mean?
His name was Rupert Pupkin, and he was the lovable lunatic of primetime TV.
And yeah, I know, you look wonderful too, Jerry. I wasn't leaving you out.
Robert De Niro's portrayal of a fictional, aspiring comedian predated America's reality TV obsession by about 20 years, and his quirky antics served as a departure from the usual tough guy roles that made him a star.
Yeah, all right, so I made a mistake.
So did Hitler.
With a peculiar yet upfront way of socializing and an obsession with a late-night talk show host, De Niro produced a truly original performance and wore his neatly trimmed mustache like a boss. Okay, a slightly psychotic boss.
Right now, Jerry is strapped to a chair somewhere in the middle of this city. Well, go ahead and laugh. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Number 8. Cate Blanchett as Katharine Hepburn, the Aviator. A modern icon stepped into the shoes of a classic icon in this Howard Hughes biopic.
Now, Mr. Hughes?
If it would be convenient, Miss Hepburn.
At the request of Martin Scorsese, Cate Blanchett watched the first 15 films of Katharine Hepburn's career to nail each and every characteristic of the affluent and iconic actress.
You're not extending enough on your follow-through.
In fact, Blanchett was so good that she became the first actress to win an Academy Award for playing an Academy Award-winning actress.
You taught me to fly, Howard. I'll take the wheel.
Say that 5 times. Next up, Cate Blanchett stars in Martin Scorsese's Cate Blanchett. Make it happen, Marty.
There's only one real Kate. And that's your Kate.
Number 7. Leonardo DiCaprio as Howard Hughes, the Aviator.
I don't know if you remember me. My name's Howard Hughes. I was wondering if I could have a moment of your time.
Speaking of the Aviator, Mr. DiCaprio produced quite the performance as billionaire madman Howard Hughes, and received yet another Oscar nomination and loss for his exquisite method acting.
Will you marry me?
You're too crazy for me.
In preparation for the role, DiCaprio spent time with people living with obsessive-compulsive disorder, which allowed him to better understand the genius of Howard Hughes, along with his enigmatic personality.
Okay, but can we at least proceed with the instrument panel we discussed? The tool shop's ready to go.
No, I want to see the blueprints again.
Howard, the deadline is now completely unrealistic.
By transforming into the eccentric business mogul, DiCaprio reintroduced Hughes' accomplishments to a new generation and raised awareness for mental health.
I'm Howard Hughes, the Aviator.
Number 6. Ray Liotta as Henry Hill, Goodfellas.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
After After appearing in everybody's favorite baseball movie, Field of Dreams, Ray Liotta was cast by Martin Scorsese to play real-life mob rat Henry Hill.
We ran everything. We paid off cops, we paid off lawyers, we paid off judges. Everybody had their hands out. Everything was for the taking. And now it's all over.
Goodfellas chronicled the gangsters' rise through the Lucchese crime family, and Liotta brilliantly carried the film with his character's happy-go-lucky personality and often paranoid demeanor.
What do you want? You want some? Huh?
Oh, hey! What are you doing?
The world had never quite seen a mob story like Goodfellas, and Ray Liotta was the perfect guide, as his preparation was evident and his improvisations made us cry from laughter.
Get to live the rest of my life like a schnook.
Number 5. Daniel Day-Lewis as Bill the Butcher Cutting, Gangs of New York.
That's close enough.
While most performers are thrilled to work with this English actor, no one should expect to know him as a person, at least not during production.
I'm New York. Don't you never come in here empty-handed again.
Daniel Day-Lewis was ranked as, spoiler alert, WatchMojo's #1 method actor of all time. And he spoke as Bill the Butcher Cutting during the entire shoot of Gangs of New York, on and off set.
We need to tenderize this meat a little bit.
His mustache made Ron Burgundy's look like a joke, and his mastery of a mid-19th century 5 points dialect made Gangs of New York a joy to watch. He was hilariously evil and killed it.
You get to know a lot butchering meat. We're made up of the same things: flesh and blood, tissue, organs.
Number 4. Leonardo DiCaprio as William Billy Costigan Jr., The Departed.
You serious?
Before 2006, most casual moviegoers viewed Leo DiCaprio as a pretty boy Hollywood star. But his turn as this undercover cop elevated him to a new dimension.
Well, I tell you, Mr. Costello, I'd like to squeeze some money out of it.
As Billy Costigan, DiCaprio offered an inside look at the underworld of organized crime in Boston and made audiences sweat, just like his nervous character does.
Are you still a cop? No! No! Swear on your mother's grave you're still not a cop? I am not a cop!
Billy's descent into darkness made all the difference in a film that kept us guessing until the shocking finale.
Just kill me. Just kill me.
Rather than having DiCaprio compete with the supporting cast for an Oscar nomination, Warner Brothers promoted his other 2006 performance in Blood Diamond. But it's his The Departed performance that lives on as a true gem of Scorsese films.
You know who I am. I'm taking him down. I'm taking him downstairs now.
Number 3. Joe Pesci as Tommy DeVito, Goodfellas.
I make you laugh. I'm here to amuse you.
So you think Joe Pesci was funny in this Martin Scorsese gangster flick? Funny how? How the do you think he was so funny?
It's just, you know, you're just funny. It's funny, you know, the way you tell the story and everything.
In one of the more frightening improvisational scenes of Goodfellas, Joe Pesci shocked audiences and his own co-stars with the brash demeanor of his character, Tommy DeVito.
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How the am I funny? What the is so funny about me? Tell me. Tell me what's funny.
In fact, Pesci dropped so many F-bombs that Goodfellas set a new record.
What the are you looking at? You moron.
It was hard to like Joe Pesci in Goodfellas, but it wasn't hard to watch him light up the screen.
Now go home and get your shine box.
You piece of shit!
Number 2. Robert De Niro as Travis Bickle, Taxi Driver.
All the king's men cannot put it back together again.
It was the role that spoke to us all, for better or for worse.
Someday a real rain will come and wash all this scum off the streets.
Nobody knew what to expect from Robert De Niro as cabbie Travis Bickle, other than he would bring it.
You talking to me? Well, then who the hell else are you talking? You talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here.
He prepared by working as an actual New York City taxi driver for a month. And even though he won an Oscar for The Godfather Part 2 the previous year, not a soul recognized him during the process.
I think that the president should just
clean up this whole mess here. She just flushed it right down the f***ing toilet.
By harnessing the bottled anxiety of Travis Bickle, De Niro produced a socially detached character that made viewers nervous, even during the more comedic moments.
Look, won't you take the record?
I've already got it.
But please, I bought it for you, Betsy.
Thanks, now I've got two. Let's go.
Can I call you?
In the end, his physical and psychological transformation gave us one of the most controversial endings in the history of cinema. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
You looking for some action?
Yeah.
You see that guy over there?
Yeah.
All right. You go talk to him. His name is Matthew. I'll be over there waiting for you.
As tough as you think. Sure. But he scares the shit out of me. I never know what he's gonna do.
Welcome me home. I want to be your son. I want to pay the price. I want to be crucified and rise again. I want to be the Messiah.
But I'm trying, Lord, I'm trying.
What are you talking to yourself?
Got it? That's it. I've got it. Let's go. All right.
Do you remember the money?
No.
Number 1, Robert De Niro as Jake LaMotta, Raging Bull.
Why didn't you tell me, huh? Did you f my brother? Huh?
Get off me,
you
you fat pig!
Did you? Huh?
No!
Arguably one of the greatest performances of all time, De Niro took method acting to a new level when he gained 60 pounds to play fat Jake LaMotta in Raging Bull.
Go get him, champ.
He trained with the former middleweight champion himself at a Brooklyn gym, and although Martin Scorsese had little personal interest in boxing, he was impassioned by his actor's enthusiasm for the project, which ultimately became a character study of a devastatingly insecure man.
You hear me? Never got me down. Yeah, see, look.
Bobby D took home the Academy Award for Raging Bull and capped off a decade of performances that we'll never forget. Do you agree with our list?
And you shouldn't sell yourself short. You have too little faith.
What's your favorite Martin Scorsese character performance?
What do you get, your period?
For more mind-blowing top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
You're not one for tears, and well, neither am I, so it's best to come out with it.